Now, last time we were talking about this idea of indigenous didactics, stories that teach children and community members about the proper behavior, ethics, and social norms. And the white folks call it cautionary tales. And I was going to tell you the story of the soft headed people. According to many tribes, human beings used to have soft heads, not these hard noggins we have now. Knock on wood. We had soft heads. Well, what's that all about? Well, you see, back in the days when we had soft heads, we were also in tune with Mother Earth and the animal people and the plant people, and we didn't cause all the mischief and damage that we do today. But suddenly, for some reason, human beings' heads turned hard. And once we got hard heads, that's when we started killing other animals and uprooting trees and chopping trees down and cutting up stuff and damaging Mother Earth. And the other animals, the plant people and the animal people, even the stone people were freaking out. So they had a meeting and they all got together. They held a council and they spoke to each other. And they spoke thus. First to speak was the animal people, and the chief of the animal people was Bear.
Bear said, I think this is a punishment from the Creator. We must have done something to anger the Creator. Therefore, I give all these human beings, these people without furs, I'm going to give them our weak animals so that they can eat the meat. And it'll help them, and this will be propitiation to the spirits and the Creator, and maybe we won't be punished so much anymore. The humans won't be so mean.
The bear sat down. Next to speak was the chief of the stone people, and the chief was Quartz Crystal, and the Quartz Crystal was angry. He said,
Well, I think the human beings got hard heads on purpose. They got hard heads because they want to rule over the earth and rule over all the animals and plants and stones. Therefore, I will give them diseases. Any kind of possible disease you can think of. Diseases to affect their heads and their hair and their skin and their eyes and their guts and their bodies and their genitals and everything. And they will suffer and die.
ooh, that was terrible. Now, Quartz Crystal sat down. Next to speak was the chief of the plant people. Chief is Tobacco. Tobacco stood up and said, I'm ashamed of you, Quartz Crystal. How could you speak like that? I think that human beings got hard heads not from a punishment from the Creator, not from doing it on purpose because they want to be better than everybody else. I think they got hard heads just as a matter of chance. Therefore, Quartz Crystal, for every illness that you have brought to this earth and to the human beings, I give my plant kingdom different plants to cure all the different illnesses that you brought into the world. And then Chief Tobacco sat down. Now, Quartz Crystal was feeling a little bit sorry for what he did. He stood up again. He said,
Well spoken. I see the error of my ways. I cannot rescind my curse, but what I can do is give myself quartz crystal to the human beings, and they can hold me up to the sun and look, and they can remember whenever they look into me and look into the sky, and they can remember a time when they had soft heads and they lived in harmony with the earth and the animal peoples. And they will feel sad and sorrow for the things that they have done to us. And he sat down.
Now, not to be outdone one more time, Chief Tobacco stood up and he said, "Thank you, that was much better, very good, Quartz Crystal. Now, I too want to be a little bit stricter with these human beings as well. You have spoken well, and I am going to follow in your footsteps. I'm going to give myself as well to these human beings, and they can burn my body and smoke and the sacred pipes. I think in the Dakota they might call it chanupa. We call it kalumet in my language. They can put my body and burn my body, inhale the smoke and blow it up, and the smoke will reach the Creator, and their prayers and their wishes will reach the Creator, and all of their sorrows and their hopes and dreams will reach the Creator, and the Creator will remember what these human beings want and what they need, and they will hopefully do better. But there's one precaution I have to give. Whenever the human beings burn my body, Chief Tobacco, they must burn me with a prayer. If they ever abuse me, I will kill them." The end. Hanahowitz. Now, that's enough of that. How are we doing on time? 7 minutes and 3 seconds. Good. I'm going to talk about this item D for a second, the importance of stories. This is Singingeagle. And of course, you guys know me. I'm Singingeagle, Potawatomi Indian. The importance of stories also talks about where we come from. There's all kinds of stories. I'm going to tell you one about the Mexica people, sometimes called the Azteca. And I'm also going to tell you one about the crow and an octopus lady. And I think I'll start with the Mexican flag first, because I'm probably going to run out of time. This is the Mexican flag, as we all know. And if we blow in, we can blow it up. And poor resolution here, we can see that there is an eagle perched on a cactus with a snake in its mouth. And it's a little itty bitty island, and there's a lake here. Does anybody know this story? What does it symbolize? Why does a Mexican flag, which has the colors of what, Italy or something, or Ireland on it, have an eagle
On a cactus eating a snake?
Well, I'll tell you the story in a minute, because we're out of time. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to put this video, I'm going to make one more video. Thank you so much. You guys have a nice day. Talk to you later.